Ain't that some shit? Two subscribers. I need. This is great.
They tracking and tracing since the dawn of existence. For instance, that's why they instantly riffing. But I'm more like Cal Ripken. Why the fuck are you bitching? I got more flavor on the coffee taste on my lips, friend. Maybe I should brush my teeth before you be kissing.
Facts.
They tracking and tracing.
Facts. What's the description? January 31st, 2025. So that's almost a year ago, a week prior to full year. Time flies, bro. That's what I try to tell people. Like, oh yeah, time is flying by for a lot of people. It goes by mad slow for me. That it does. Yes, it does. Oh, yes, it does. Oh, yes, it does. I was always around for people, bro. They weren't never around for me. That's how it feels. In the same way, you know? They just let me chill when I needed a place to stay. That's all I ever needed from people, bro. Want to hear me start to cry? Like, that girl loved me too. She let me stay on the couch, even though she was living with her boo. Why would I do that shit? Why would I want to fuck you if you're more like my friend? I'm not a dickhead. I'm not a womanizer. You know what I mean? That's why I say used to. You know, it's the same temptation out at you, bro. Get lazy, be a womanizer, all that type of shit. Are you at a school? Nah. Life is like a school. Never stop learning. That's why I say they're weak. They might be looking after me in some type of way, but they're weak. To me, they've always been weak. They give in to temptations very easily. Right? This cigarette for me is a temptation. It's like I don't want to give Satan any power over me anymore, bro. You know? Your parents buying you concert tickets. Concert tickets. Your parents buy you concert tickets to go have fun. Thank God I had friends for that. Because it's always some shit. Like, well, I'm doing you a favor. You're not really doing me any type of favors, though. If I'm being honest. If I'm being real, when Satan tries to tempt me in that way, based off some shit that used to be. It's like, yeah, I'll pray for you too. Because I used to have a lot of lustful thoughts. And I still didn't follow through with it because it's just as bad to have those thoughts. Some people, because I was protecting some people. They didn't even realize that they were helping me out by letting me I'm doing you a favor, but you're letting me help you. Like, you're doing me a favor by letting me help you. Because I'm not asking for nothing. You know, I don't ask you for anything, bro. I don't really want anything from you. It goes against my beliefs. You know? It's just how I feel about it. It's not meant to be arrogant. It's not meant to have a riddle attached. It's not meant to confuse you. It's not meant for anything like that. Because I'm learning every day. Can't really trust some people, you know? You cannot. They will leave you, bro. Just to let you know. A lot of people don't give a fuck how you feel. What makes me any different is, like, I'm preferential. I have boundaries up for everyone. I have the same boundary up for everybody, but I have extra strong boundary up for certain people with certain things. Can't sit there explaining it all day, bro. Yeah, I know. It's sad, bro. I feel bad for people that want to clown and troll. Like, you know, too often. They think it's funny for some reason. I'm like, bro, I'm not trolling you, though. I'm saying something that's true. You think it's trolling you because you don't want people to see the truth. When I'm saying, troll me about that, yeah, go troll me about something that's true. Oh, yeah, the thing is, you don't want to make fun of me for the same thing you do. Because then you get to... You get to be a fucking asshole then, right? In life. Because ain't nobody trying to tell you no, ever. How many YouTubes do you have? 2. I don't need you to tell me who I am. I don't need you to say good night to me every day. Like they don't understand how it used to be. It's not the way it is. Not my fucking fault that you don't understand that, you know? I eat what I can when I have it, bro. I could survive off pantry food, you know? I'm not talking about a food pantry you go to and get free food. I'm talking about canned goods in the pantry I have. I don't need to eat the same way as you to survive. You know, to thrive, for my body to be healthy. I could survive on some bullshit. Because it's my genetics, you know. I'm convinced it's in my genetics to be that way. Like, I could survive on very little and still be somewhat big. Mesomorph, right? You put on weight easily. Especially if you ain't doing anything. You're not burning calories, you're going to gain weight. I'm just tired of waiting for them. For certain people to change. I've been waiting the whole time for them to change. It's like they never will, bro. And when you accept that for what it is, it might make them sad because they want to change. You know? Because now you don't have to write letters. You got text messages, Facebook. Who the fuck is writing letters, bro? If I've ever written you a letter, that means I actually had love for you. Like, oh yeah, that was actually the love of my youth. They did me dirty too, bro. They would set me up to be failing a lot of the times, even though I did nothing but look out for them. I did nothing but wish them happiness. I want them to be successful. What do? They don't even let me hit it. Hey, at least some of them let you hit it, right? It's just sad when I can't trust you. It's like, oh yeah, I get it, but you're putting up a front. Like, you think I want that from you, but that's not what I like about you. Like, I have a soft spot for some people, even if they've done me dirty for some reason, because I could forgive you. You know, don't tell me to get rest. Like, I don't get any. I just have a weird sleep schedule. It's always been that way too. I have to get sleep when I get sleep. Like, yo, my bad if I came through and I fell asleep on your couch. Like, my fault, bro. I've been kept awake the whole fucking time. You know what sleep deprivation is, bro? You have the definition of that? Because if you don't give them reaction, they go away. These little fucking cornballs, you know? They like to troll and clown you out. So like, yeah, then you come to me crying. After you clown me out. You come to me crying, apologizing. Like, for what? For you to clown me out again? I'm not going to keep going down this road with you. I told myself a year ago, that's it. Coming up on that year mark, right? When it's like, oh, I shouldn't have to take care of you. I shouldn't have to worry about you and take care of you because you don't even worry about yourself. Somebody else always got to fucking tell you what to do. Like, somebody has to literally tell you what to do. And it's not about cleaning up, bro. I could stand a little bit of a mess. It ain't gonna kill me. I don't let demons control my fucking brain, bro. I'm not the rest of these parasites in the world. I think I hate boomers when I listen to the similar shit as them. Oh yeah, I like something about that era. You know what I don't like about them? They're fake. A lot of them are fake hypocrites. Call them hippie-crits. You know, you abandon everything you're about and then expect me to respect you, even though I've never been about that. Now you want to act like we're about the same thing? When it's like, dude, you trapped me into thinking something that's not real. You tried to trick me. It's not the same thing as what I did to you. I didn't try to trick you. You know? I didn't try to trick you, is the point I'm trying to make. I don't try to be deceitful on people and lie to them and act fake. Like, oh, I was waiting for you, even though I'm thinking fondly about it. Like, what do you think is on my mind if I'm sitting there saying I'd wait for you about over anything, whatever it could be? It could be over a cup of coffee. Like, how long do you expect me to, you expect it to be something different? That's not good. Let them all come through. Get the troll brigade. You know what I'm saying? For the humiliation ritual. For it to be a big joke on me. Because like I always, like, you know how many times somebody tries to pick on you and then these motherfuckers will act like you never stood up for yourself. Well, I let God stand up for me, bro. And then I forgive you anyway because I'm praying for you. Once you start fucking with me, stealing from me, trying to lie about me, do bullshit to me, I start praying for you because I know what God's about to do. Because I'm loyal to him. I've quit jobs based off this shit. Like, oh, you don't care about God? Peace, bro. You could go drive the truck around by yourself in the snow and throw the garbage away, too. You don't have a young guy like me throwing the garbage away for you. Now you got to get up and do it all yourself. Fucking skell. Happen to have the same name as me, too. It's weird. It's not like there's a big test aspect to this whole life we're living, you know? It's a big test, bro. God's always testing you to see what you're going to do. I've passed and I've failed plenty of times. Different tests. But I think God knows my heart for real. Like, he knows that anger shit. He knows that I know it's not good. Put it that way. Because I know it's not good. I don't need him to tell me it's not good to be angry. I could see being angry is not good when I feel that way. Like, you fucking bitch. Like, it's so annoying, though, right? For somebody to keep thinking they could just do whatever they want. You don't respect anything about me. But you expect me to respect the fact that you say you love me. How is that going to work out for me? When I'm sitting there, is it selfish of me to have that thought? Like, you don't care how I feel. You say you don't care what I'm thinking. And then you just, it's like a love bombing, humiliation ritual over and over and over again. Like, I don't care if you're listening to my music, bro. I really don't care about that. That's like how many fucking years ago? Like, you're getting on my shit after I already deleted SoundCloud because I don't agree with their politics. Is how I'm looking at it. I was appreciative of Chance the Rapper too. Because it's about freedom of speech, right? But the thing is, they still will censor you. They limit your reach. It's not about, oh, it's all out to get me. I'm not for everybody, and I accept that. Not everything is for everybody. I'm for the trolls to troll. So God sees who they are when they do it. You don't understand that about me? I've always been there for the trolls. Like, yeah, keep trolling me, bro. You're lucky I got thick skin. I've been dealing with this shit since I'm 10. Before that. From people that are more seasoned in being that way than these fake-ass motherfuckers. Like, they know how to really turn the knife. When they know you, they know how to really fucking get you going. Yeah, I used to think the same thing, girl. Like, I feel it. I feel that. That's what I was doing in my 20s. Like, I'm saying I'm not even supposed to be alive right now, bro. Like, what are you thinking that I'm saying to myself? Something that I don't need to hear? If nobody else is going to say it to me, I might as well say it to myself. Because you'll sit there acting like, no, it's fine. Somebody will say to you, you look fine. But I feel fat. You know what I mean? It's not about being skinny. I need to put on more muscle, in my opinion. That's what was hard for me to do. Because I was eating a low-calorie diet during the time of the fake flu, the cyber flu. While everybody else was getting fat waiting on fast food lines. Like, oh yeah, now I want to eat that way. Because everybody else could go do what they want to do for some reason. For some reason, the lockdowns made people want to eat fast food. And it made me go the total opposite direction of anything I ever did. So I'm supposed to sit there acting like that's a bad thing to happen, even though it woke a lot of people up, right? That's the thing. I sit here like this because that's the view of where you could get in. The door right there. If I had a gun, right, if I had a laser pointer dry fire mechanism, I would be pointing it at that, practicing the target right there. Pow, 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 bunch of times. Like, yeah, you could do things yourself. You could practice safety routines yourself. You don't need to pay somebody else to tell you all the time unless you need that certificate. Same difference with the EPA shit. Do whatever you're gonna do to try to avoid having a career, a real job. Like, bro, these are people that protest on the internet. Like, I've been protesting and I've been on strike as long as you know me. Because I don't agree with your fake reality. I don't agree with your fake reality, where everything is a side effect from a pill you could have. Oh yeah, take this pill to fix it, but all these side effects seem worse than what's ailing you. Yeah. Troll that guy who says that stuff, that don't want the truck stop up to ruin the creek. Yeah, troll that guy. Drive him crazy. Drive the guy crazy who does things out of love. Act like he hates women because he tells them what's good. He gives them a little bit of bro code. Right? They attack you with the thing you're opposite. It's like they're trying to accuse you of shit that is opposite from you because they know you want to defend against that. Like, you are scumbags for that reason, in my opinion. You don't respect women. You just act like you do. You want them to say it's okay to get an abortion so you could just go fornicate with them. It's disgusting, bro. You're not doing them any favors by acting like that's good for them. It doesn't matter if they can get pregnant or not. You're not doing them any favors by acting like it's good for their soul. They can go do what they want because they turn a magic number, bro. Like, that's wrong. You don't see that's wrong? This is my first crush. One of them. That's why I hear them talking shit. It's like you talk shit. You're just jealous. You go like this with one side of your mouth and then do the same thing that you're complaining about with the other side of your mouth. And I don't do that shit. I don't womanize. It's like, oh, they're so pretty. I want to be with them forever. I don't want to just lay up with them one time and use them and be like, yo, I got with Gwen Stefani, bro. To use her as an example. I never was that kind of guy. If she's willing to give me a chance to want to make her excited, that's one thing. You don't really need money for that, bro. That's to keep them around you. They don't really respect guys that just do whatever the fuck they tell them. Like, that's why I say no all the time, because you're not going to get me to just do what you want to do. You're not going to tame me. I'm already tame enough. I'm not doing anything wrong to you. You act like you need to control me and tell me what to do, lady. Like, go be somebody's mother. You know how many times I said this to women trying to police my speech, tell me what to wear, and all this type of shit? I've even said it to my own mother. I'm like, you're not everybody else's mom. Mom, you're my mom. They don't have to listen to you. Because, okay, they're standing too close to you or some shit like that, so walk away, right? Isn't this what you told me as a kid? Like, you do, the people that tell you what to do try to do the things they told you not to do sometimes, right? It's not full circle. I don't want to have to do that. It's a little embarrassing, in my opinion. You good? You good? Are you okay? Like, bro, you're not seeing what I'm seeing all day. Like, you don't know why I'm against certain things. You didn't walk through my shoes. You don't know what the fuck I'm talking about half the time. You don't know why I'm against murdering a baby in the womb. I'm not gonna give you that. Okay, it's a fetus. It's still a fucking human, dude. Can I abort you? I get depressed, bro. I don't need no medication for that. You know what would be good? If everybody knew how to just get along, like, for real. I'm not talking about be happy and be friendly with everybody. I'm saying if they know how to deal with shit, like, bro, you can't be too sensitive, right? This is something I learned in life. I don't just regret shit. It's like, yeah, I shouldn't have been hanging out with them either. Obviously, God be putting people in your life for a reason. It's obvious. You know what I mean? You don't need me to fucking tell you that. I get reminded of my childhood listening to this, even though it's a little before my time. Because my friend was always listening to this shit. It's like, nah, I ain't even trying to drink the beer. That's the thing. I wasn't even trying to drink beer all the time. I'd rather smoke spliffs and take rips. You know what I mean? I was different when I was a kid. I wasn't like you. I wasn't growing up like you, bro. It wasn't like it's so hard and it's so difficult, but they taught me lessons. Like, if you're gonna cry, you can't be chilling with us, bro. This is only a 4-year difference back then. Like, but at the time, it seems like it's so much. Because they're hanging out with people 4 years older than them. 8 years older than that, all this type of shit, right? This is not stuck in the past. It's stuck in high school, bro. This is before I was even in middle school. I remember this type of shit. I'm learning these fucking lessons I feel like I didn't even have to learn, but God put it on me. Obviously, like, you could see the scars in person. People, it's not like people try to clown me out all the time. I'm not some weak-looking bitch. I'm actually nice to you, though. That's the thing. I'm letting everybody go first. I'm not wearing a mask to try to convince you of something that isn't true. I don't do that shit to you. I'm like, hey, I'm sucking at rapping, bro. That's what I say about it. Yeah, I'm sucking at rapping, bro. You don't want to hear my shit. And then when I spit some rhymes, you'll be surprised. They'll be like, yo, some people will tell you should go somewhere with it. I'm like, bro, I tried. What do you want me to do? Nobody cares. Nobody gives a fuck. You don't skip the ads, it's gonna ask if you're still listening. Saves battery, right? Why would the device keep playing if you're not touching it and using it? Is like the point I'm trying to make. I would always say that about the TV screens too. The air conditioners in the computer lab. Like, bro, you're crying to me about climate change where you got the AC bumping for computers when nobody's even using them. Fuck is that about? Like, I've always been against this shit. I've been rapping about AI before they let you have a control over it. Your little bot farms and all this bullshit. You want to cry about what it's going to do to the water? Okay, so stop using it, right? Right? Doesn't matter if you like it. If something is wrong, if you find something wrong with it, why would you do it? Especially in front of people or whatever. You're saying it to somebody that's gonna be gossiping and making you feel badly about it, but then acting like the motherfucker that kept your secret is gossiping about you. It's like, bro, you shouldn't have done that, number one. Number two, you shouldn't be acting like I'm lying about you just because you're embarrassed. Because I'll tell you all the things that I'm embarrassed about. Like, oh yeah, I used to question this about myself. I used to question that about myself. I used to do crazy things to feel normal. Because everybody else seems to feel okay doing it. And then I fit in places where you wouldn't even expect me to, bro. I felt comfortable at raves, even though I have nothing in common with any of them politically. I would never talk to half them about politics. You know why? They're never gonna agree with me. Like, oh yeah, here's my ID, bro. I'm not even doing. That's how you can tell I'm not up to shit, right? Here's my ID, bro. Just don't track and trace me forever. All you're gonna get from me is an open container. You know what I mean? That's all you're gonna find on me is open container, bro. Bag of weed, back when it was still illegal. That's how old I am, bro. We used to go through journeys just to get weed. And they criminalized it more with a war on drugs. Like, you know, for my parents' era, nobody was busting your balls about weed, right? It was freely available, in abundance. And then for some reason, it turned into like $10 for a .5 bag. Because it's like high grade. I guess because they're taking a risk. You might as well, bro. Might as well grift, I guess. Crime pays in some ways, I guess. Right? I mean, I don't think so. I'm just saying how everybody else seems to think. They seem to act that way. Like they can do whatever the fuck they want, bro. You didn't know that? People can just do whatever the fuck they want to do. I mean, it seems like that's how they operate. Like they could just do what they want. Because they paid for something, right? I paid for it, so now I can do what I want to. I can break it. It's not like you're bothering anybody. You know, if I'm bothering you, then then you have a prerogative to not like what I'm doing. And what if you can't? What if you have no choice but to be around it, bro? Wouldn't that make me a rude motherfucker if I just do it all day anyway? can I say it's racist if you don't want me to rap? Like, why don't you like when I rap, bro? I feel happy doing that. It's therapeutic. I don't need everybody else to check me out. I rap because I like to. I used to always say it too. Yo, you like hip hop? I wouldn't just start rapping at you on the ferry or at the train. I'd start talking to you. I'd be like, oh, you like rap, bro? Because I'd be on medication. To me, that was medication. That wasn't just a party drug, all right? Like, like, that's not really just something you should fuck around with. I used to hate watching people abuse it. Because every time I abused it, it felt like I'm about to die. I felt like I'm going to fucking die if I go abusing medication, bro. That's why I don't take it. I'm not actually against all these medicines if you feel like you need them. There's a reason why I don't take it, but I think it's satanic in the same sense. It's definitely not good for you. It's not good for your liver. It's not good for your soul and your brain. It's not good for a lot of things. I'm not just talking about the mental antidepressant pills. I'm talking about all of it, bro. It's petroleum products. You're pumping petroleum into your body, bro. You know, the byproduct of oil and gasoline and shit. I don't know. Like, what are you really using the Vaseline for? Because I usually want to have a cut. Not just if I want to bust a nut. Because you will keep your skin non-wrinkly if you use that, right? Some people just don't get why I say this stuff. It's like, oh, I'm just relating to you, bro. I'm not as perverted as you want to admit to yourself. You gotta talk this shit about me to make me look worse than what I am. I know. That's been like my life story, dude. When I'm saying I'm worse than you, when I first meet you, you think I'm all innocent and whatever it could be just because I'm a little shy. Like, bro, there's a reason why I keep it to myself, because you're not going to understand. It's not that I think I'm smarter or better. It's just like, how many times can I explain some shit to a man or a woman and they don't understand it without me saying to myself, yeah, I'm just going to shut up, bro. I'm never going to mention it again, because you act like I'm trying to make you feel bad. You act like I'm lying about something. I'm like, nah, you need to stop fronting, bro. Make up your fucking mind or something like that. Like, I'm not acting like the only option. You need to just relax. You don't know how to do that shit. Like, oh yeah, what if it's like this and we're on a different schedule? Because I'd honestly, I could see why somebody would rather work at night. No traffic, you get more money, but you got more miscreants too. You're in the open world. You know, people could do what they want to do. Who's gonna enforce it? You know, who's gonna enforce that? There's force in that word, you know what I mean? That's why there's a consequence to things. Like, you feel it from the inside when you do something that God doesn't like. Like, oh yeah. That's what I try to tell you. And then they say, oh yeah, the magical sky daddy. Like, nah, bro, you're just a dickhead. It's not my fault. You're a fucking dickhead. Try to demean what I believe in all the time. Imagine if I go talking shit like that about what you believe in. Whatever it could be. Let your parents be your gods. See how I don't get offended and all bent out of shape if you want to talk shit about my mama. It's like, good, bro. I'd rather you talk shit about my mom than Jesus, in my opinion. Like, she's a big girl. She doesn't need me to stick up for her. She's strong enough. She doesn't get offended by your words, really. My dad might get offended by your words. He gets offended by words very easily. I don't. Words don't really offend me. You know how many times words have made me cry in the past? For me to not get offended by it right now. You know, when you want to talk this shit. Like we're in a fucking classroom. Because that's what made me start thinking about it. The person said, are you in a school? Like, no, my friend, I'm not. But I am. You know, life is a lesson. So you are in a school to some extent. She has different sides to my personality. It's the same personality, though. I don't have a split. Like, I am Grim, bro. It's my rap name. You know, I think the names are stupid because your parents called you a name, but how did they know what God wanted you to call them? Wanted you to get called? They didn't know me before God did. God's the one that made my soul. They might have given me the ingredients to have my body, some of my personality, right? But not my soul, not my inner essence, you know? Like, there's a lesson in that. Like, they falter also, you know? That's why you're supposed to forgive them, because they had to live a life as well. I stretch it out, pause. You know, I put tobacco with it so that I could smoke a little bit more. Get a little less lifted than what you want to say. This is the prescription for me, bro. That's how I would smoke endlessly. I'd be like putting it in with tobacco all the time. Especially if I'm smoking by myself, bro. Why would I want to smoke a whole fucking doobie or a big fat blunt to the face and then just get used to smoking that much? Abusing medication. Like, I'm not abusing medication like you, bro. No matter what it was, the only time I abuse medication is when I want to take myself offline. Because you don't understand. Like, I'm not fucking talking shit. I'm not talking shit like that. I'm not crying out for help. If I tell you you're making me feel like I want to do that to myself, it's not to make you feel bad, bro. They'd be like, it's the end of the world. Oh, but yeah, I know. But now I'm not trying to get with any of these girls. That's the thing. When you fall in love with somebody, you don't want to get with other people. That's how I know it's not real love from them. Because after them, I didn't want to get with other people. I just didn't want to. My bad. My bad. I liked it. I'm sorry I liked you back in the day. I'm sorry that these days it's not the same from me. Oh yeah, I'm not the same dummy. I learned from all that shit, and I was thanking you all the time, even though it seemed like I didn't like you, because I just stay away from you. You know what it is? I don't like myself when I get around you, because I have to stifle. I have to be quiet. For some reason, because I have a mess to clean. So that means you could tell me everything to do. You could tell me what to do until the skies aren't blue anymore, because I have a mess to clean up. Whenever. There's always a fucking mess to clean up, bro. Deal with it. At least I'm not keeping my fridge dirty. Most of the time. At least I'm not letting shit go bad. Most of the time. At least I'm resourceful. Most of the time. I appreciate what God has given me to help you. It's not my fault if you don't see that. Like, oh yeah, that was enough money. And I'm showing you, I'm wasting it on some shit you want to waste it on. And then I'm saying, none for you. Because you're using me for something. I'm just going to use this money to do something that I want to do. I'm going to use this money for something I like. Instead of helping you every day. Every time I got to meet up with you for something. I got to save all the juice for you. God forbid I want to sip it too. And then like, oh yeah, here's your own personal bottle of juice. Because I want this one for me. I want to sip it the way I want to sip it instead of sharing it with you and then looking at the bottle like, I barely sipped it, bro. You're drinking all this shit and I barely sipped it. And then you acting like it's all yours and wondering why you obese as fuck. You don't give it a break. You gotta eat, because you always, it's a fucking addiction, bro. Like, oh yeah, Kofi Popeye's really good for me, but I don't eat it all the time. I don't eat Popeyes 5 times a day. I don't eat it 5 days a week. I don't do that. Like, bro, shh. You shouldn't be telling me that. You shouldn't be backbiting on me if I'm actually trying to help you. Like, good. What if it's for somebody else? What if I'm helping you out to be that way for somebody else's benefit? You think I'm going to get all offended by it? Come on, bro. Grow up. They always been doing that shit to me. Taking my energy and then putting it somewhere else where they feel like they want to be. Like, I'm good on you. That's why I don't talk to you. That's why I don't trust you. Like, I'm good on that feeling. waking up worried about, like, why are you even texting me? I'm just expecting you to ghost me. Like, why wouldn't I expect that if that's what they always do? I'm supposed to just act like I'm in love with you because you didn't ghost me. Like, thanks, boo. You're so fucking awesome, let me tell you. Supposed to help each other, right? But if I don't want you to help me because I'm supposed to be sturdy by myself, somewhat. Oh yeah, I'm just trying to help around here. Do what I can do. Because who's going to shovel the driveway, bro? If you're crying about money. I want it this way. Like, but you're living in a way. Like, you're crying about money, but you throw it away. Constantly. You got your finger pointed at what I'm eating. Like, bro, I'm saving money on shit. Fuck you talking about? Look at the coupons. How much is a chicken sandwich from Popeyes on a regular day? Look, $6.99 for French fries and a drink, a side and a drink, and you could get it spicy. $10 for a 5-piece with 2 sides and 2 biscuits. Like, oh yeah, that's right, B. I forgot. You don't like me. $12.99 for 2 chicken sandwiches, 2 regular sides, and 2 small drinks. Like, oh yeah, that's right. You don't like me. I forgot. Because I like Popeyes. Popeyes, the shiznit. Oh, it's not my fault though, bro. Can I blame my daddy forever? He used to bring it home when I would want it. Not every time though. I'm not a spoiled brat. I didn't have them buying me concert tickets when I was whatever the fuck age, 16 years old. I used to appreciate my mom took me to rock and roll. They didn't just send me off on my way. My mom brought me to a concert back in the day when I was in 8th grade. Like, I appreciate her. She was trying to do the right thing. She was trying to look out. She knew I needed a little extra attention. It's not her fault if somebody's telling her don't be that way. Because it's actually doing me a favor to not get attention. I'm not seeking female validation at the end of the day. Plus, based on things she would say also, no girl wants to take care of a man, bro. Not in this way. But the thing is, a lot of them do want to take care of you because they see that's all we really want from them is maybe help me clean up a little bit. Not even do it all for me. Fucking rejects. I got you living in reverse with your role reversals. God forbid you say it out loud to a fucking camera with no commercials. No pill commercials, no nothing. No false idols. What would you do without your false idols, bro? You'd make yourself your own false idol, now wouldn't you? You'd practice Satanism and start worshiping yourself, now wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? If seeing is believing and you only believe what you see, why would you need to go to God? You could see yourself every day. It's all your hard work. Yeah, when all the pieces get put away in the box, when the game is over. Yeah, I used to say a lot of shit that's bad, bro. I still do. It's like, I suck my cock, bro. I don't want to go to your fake-ass version of God. Like, you don't even believe in the words in the Bible. You don't live by them. You don't try to comprehend the meaning. You don't even try to do anything about it. But there you go, mocking me for what I believe in. Wondering why you got sick. You got sicker than I ever got sick, bro, because I was complaining about the same shit. Because I actually needed a fucking doctor, but I wasn't crying to go get one. I was like, yo, I need a priest. I'm about to fucking die. Give me last rites. Anoint my head with oil. Whatever they released into the atmosphere. It's like, oh yeah, I had it before all of you. When they were telling you have fear, first they tell you not to have fear, then they tell you lock down and be afraid of it. It's like a duality, push pull. That's why I don't trust what you have on the TV screen for me to see. Never have I ever. After a certain age. Oh yeah, it's just a stunt plane spraying this shit across the sky, right? He's really doing loop-de-loos and barrel rolls. It's not just a straight line with a checkerboard pattern, like you're doing pest control on a crop. It's just the magnets pushing them together. It might have something to do with it, but never waste a good tragedy, bro. They'll blame it on something else all day. People love doing that. They love getting away with it. If somebody else is gonna get blamed for it, that means I could do what I want to do. That's what they try to tell you Jesus is about, fool. That's why I don't like them. And then they change up because more people are like me, like Grim. They start realizing this hypocrisy is not good. Like, oh, all these people are trying to tell me what to do. But in the Bible, even God lets you go which way you want to go. You think that's really looking out for me? If you're buying something for me and mocking me with the thing that you bought me, that's wrong for you to do. Like, why should I have to stay up all the time at night? Because you're afraid? So we get the gun sales went up in 2020. Because you want to lock down shit. You want to make it hard for people to eat. And what, they're not going to steal? Oh, that's not a test, I guess. See what you're going to do. When they cancel your shit. See, they always did that, and then I would just work. It's like, I don't want shit from you. You make it abundantly clear that I'm a burden, so I don't want shit from you. I'd spend all my own money on that. I'd be lucky I got $5 to take the bus and get a beer. Get a slice of pizza. My mom did look out for me. She'd give me a couple dollars if I didn't like what she was cooking. Because she knows how it is. I'm picky with certain things. Like, I don't want no fucking sauerkraut, bro. You know that shit about me. It seems like you make this all the time. And I don't even want it at all. Ever. Not one time. Anything with sauerkraut, I don't want nothing to do with it. So why would I want to eat it at all? That's something I cannot see myself eating, ever. Even mustard, I never thought I would like it. But I still only use it sometimes. Not good, bro. I know what I'm gonna like. I could tell by the smell. I'm not gonna like that shit. Some things I could try. I could try new things. I never thought I'd be eating sushi ever. Thank God they make fried tempura sushi. It's not just raw fish. 'Cause I don't really trust it, bro. Like, where are they getting this fish from? But you tell me raw milk will kill me. From the Amish, even though it's grass-fed from Jersey cow. Yeah, that's how I was getting censored before lockdowns, bro. I'm telling you. You thinking I think it's fake if I'm saying it's not going to fuck with my immune system by showing you what's in my fridge. And you try to trap me in the matrix forever. It's like, I'm not going to forget that, though. You tried to lock everything down, bro. You're a bunch of terrorists. Like, I'm not against what they're doing if they're just going after what they say. But when you're shooting Americans, what do you want me to say about it, bro? That's not you going after bad people, bad hombres. That's you shooting Americans. Like, you shouldn't be doing that, bro. You want me to believe that's real, right? He's calling her a fucking bitch because she's voicing her First Amendment. Okay, get out of the way, bro. Why you gaslighting? You standing in the way on purpose where the fucking car is at. That's how they train you to stand in the path, in the line of a vehicle. Like, I'd be backing up from that shit if I see her getting in the door behind the wheel, starting it up. She's reversing it at first. Right? This is the video that they show you. If you want me to believe that's real. I would never, ever, ever try to. I would never brandish the firearm like that on somebody just talking shit. Unless they're trying to come up to me and touch me, then I might put my hand around it, give them some distance, and say, bro, you cannot come up to me like this. You approaching me closer again, I'm gonna let one go. I'm not trying to hurt you. Like, stop, bro. I'll be the ones calling EMT 911 if I have to let one go. Like, I put it down on the floor with my hands up. I'm not trying to cause a ruckus. I don't have a rebellious spirit. You understand me? I always wanted to just work and have a family. You understand me? You understand what that is? When somebody's trying to beat that out of you psychologically, because they make it so that you don't want to have no fucking kids. Because they're a burden to society, even though they're the future. You treat a dog with more respect, and then wondering why somebody you do that to wants to shoot you, or whatever the fuck it could be in the back of their mind. Like, they won't even care if you die. Because you treat dogs with more respect than people. And then you go around in a circle talking about, well, look how people act. But I don't act like that to you. Am I trying to steal from you and lie to you and cheat and do bad things? Do you think that? So why do you treat me with less respect than a dog that you have for this dog? What's up with that? I'm not trying to come up to your dog and fucking mush it. Shit comes up to me barking, bro. What am I supposed to do? Like, you can't tell by the way I talk, I was born in Brooklyn. It's like the zoo. On Staten Island, you know what I'm saying? New York is like the fucking zoo, bro. You go out and you see whatever the fuck the people do what they want to do. You can't shelter the kid. Like, you can't expect me to have the same point of view as you if I'm coming up in a different fucking society than you had. Okay? What do you think these kids see different from what I grew up with? You know, these little kids that are like 18, basically. They're not really little kids, though. So, somebody that's turning 18 in 2026, when they were 12 was these lockdowns. And they were 8 when Donald Trump was president. So they're inundated with it constantly. Like, you understand what I'm trying to say? It's not the same thing, even though nothing new is under the sun. It is the same thing. We had Bush. So I didn't like that motherfucker, but I wasn't a lefty. I think you should have some structure. Does that make me a lefty or a righty to want structure in a society? Like, yeah, you should facilitate these mothers to be, but that they don't feel like they have to murder their baby because it's too much money. Like, I agree with them about that. But then they act like I'm so horrible because I say what I think it is murdering a baby. It's premeditated murder, so don't fuck, bro. If somebody took your peanut butter away, I could see you wanting to do that. But it's still taking something out on an innocent being that didn't do anything to you. So you're taking it out on something that's a piece of you for what some asshole wants to do to you. And then that's the reason why I'm like, thank God I'm not a girl. I will never have to have that decision on my mind. God forbid I have a girlfriend or a wife that happens to, and what would she say if I'm like, let's just take care of it? I love you. Think that would make her hate me? I would feel like I should have protected her better. Because to protect a girl, sometimes you have to tell them what to do. Like, yo, girl, you're pregnant with my baby. Why you want to go to work for? You're going to get all stressed out and hurt the baby. You eating like shit. You know, I'm not your son. You shouldn't be telling me about Popeyes in my belly. I'm not your daddy. I don't give a fuck if you're eating chia seeds. I'm telling you, for me, I ate that way before. It doesn't do anything. I had it fermenting. In protein shit, with hemp protein, I was doing it way better, more efficiently, where I was picking up muscle. I looked healthy, but my insides were not healthy from eating that way. Continuously. That's like a fasting diet. Veganism. That's if you want to detox from something. You want to start like a fresh diet, and when you reset. You can't be eating that way if you're pregnant, bro. Sorry. I would get pissed off if I had a girlfriend that was pregnant eating vegan diet. I'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I couldn't understand Me eating that way a little bit, and like vegetarian before I get a girl pregnant. If you want to plan it, because I don't want fucking brain damage on a kid. I'm already getting older. And then it's not even up to me. What if God wants to give the baby Down syndrome? Should I kill the baby? Should I tell her to kill her baby if it's Down syndrome? Because it has one less chromosome? Like, come on, bro. What if she wants to kill her baby? She's killing herself, too. What am I going to do? Give her the word of the Lord? Like, what could I have done? Tell her I help her take care of her son or her daughter? So, oh, you could call me a simp? Even though it's just like, that's what friends should do. If the society was more like me, instead of saying it's a simp, you would let the lady be a lady. And then, like, if she sinned, you wouldn't judge her for that happening to her. Even though she should have been protecting herself better. Like, you want to be in the world with men. You want to be equal to men. But you're not. They could take it from you. A lot of dudes are just stronger than you. They're not having morality, bro. They don't give a fuck. That's what these girls don't understand about being on the right wing with certain things. They think I'm trying to control them. I'm like, nah, bro, you want to go kill your baby, go kill your baby. I don't really give a fuck. It's not my baby, right? I think it's wrong. I think God will hold you accountable if you don't hold yourself accountable. You don't go repent from that shit. And then you might have side effects from it forever, bruh. Hey, sis, you might have side effects from that forever. Lucky you got kids. You know what I mean? You wanted to kill a kid in your own womb, and then what? You get to choose when you're pregnant? What if? But that's from God. You know what I mean? You need a man's seed so that your eggs could bloom. You know? So it could be fertilized. I never thought I'd have to be arguing this shit. I thought everybody thought that when I was a kid. I was like, wait, there's women that want to kill their own baby? I was like, what? That shit fucked me up when I figured that out. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you girls? There's something fucking wrong with you. And then you start hearing this stuff, and it's like, wait, there's people that want to take it away. There's people that don't let them decide if they want to sleep with them. They just do it anyway. Like, I was having these thoughts as a young kid. Why is this stuff in the society for me to consume, bro? And then you mad if they want to censor it. I'm like, good, censor me from your children. Good. I'm not meant for their consumption. I've been entertainment for you. I've been entertainment for you. Time to wake the fuck up, dude. They're just scared of it. Like, I'm not expecting a cop to protect me. Never have I ever. They used to harass me for no reason, in my opinion. It's like, oh, I'm drinking a beer in front of this deli where I bought it from. I can see them stopping you if you're not 21 and drinking it. Like, bro, I'm drinking a beer in a cup in front of the store. How many times you gonna bust my balls, dog? Like, you know my name, you know my address. I'll take you to my house. You wanna come look through my shit, bro? What, would you want to fuck my spouse if I had one? Like, oh yeah, that's not. They act like it's just from here. It's like, oh yeah, that's what they did in Ireland too. Like, it really matters so much that it's, well, they didn't treat you that way on this continent. Actually, they kind of did. It's just not as harsh. You had more freedom to form your own fucking militia to march, right? Yeah, taking this away from you ever since 2022. They don't want you to congregate by the water cooler going, yeah, fuck that fake ass flu. That's why they told you to lock it down and they isolated you in your own house. Even if you had a shitty fucking area to be around. Like, come on, bro. I have to stay at home with that? Listening to it yap about what's on the TV and you believe that you're always correct because you just listen to the TV screen tell you what the fact is. Like, you say what they all say. How are you always correct if they're all wrong about it? And you say what they all say. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm more of a salmon to the tuna. Like, I don't care what the tune was that they're singing. I'm not going down with that. And then the programming is so deep that they want to know if you took your rabies shots before. Oh, yeah, I'm up to date with all my rabies shots, except for that one. Like, so what's the difference, bro? They all been bad. They got propaganda in the movies and the TV shows all day. They're like, oh, that's white man magic. He's like, nope, it's smallpox. Some man came in, gave me vaccine. Like, it's don't you see how they're doing propaganda on you through entertainment and music? Like, holy shit, bro. That's why I don't watch it all the time. Not even to examine it. Not even to say it, because it's always the same shit. It's like, look, the feminist agenda with the vaccines and all these shit is in the TV screen for me to complain about. That's why I don't watch it, bro. That's why it's on the ground, stomped out, the TV screen. I actually don't like it. I'm not like you that say I don't like it and just go watch it all day, calling it fake news while I'm watching it all day. Sorry. See what I didn't like about them? Since before 2020, I've been saying these motherfuckers are like putting a target on their head. In my opinion. It's like you want to gaslight and do this shit to me. It's weird. It's like, that's not now. It's from fake chemical clouds, bro. It's not even the same type of shit. Like, you want me to deny reality to myself so badly, in my opinion. And you just gaslight me and call me crazy, delusional for thinking it could be fake, bro. They've hidden it. They've hidden it in the fucking media, bro. Merrily, 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 merrily. That's why I say, verily, 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 I say unto you. Right? I just make a joke about it, dude. Like, you don't even want the Messiah to come through. A lot of people that say they love him would not fucking like him if they came. Like, if he came with the angels to back him up. Like, you would be afraid, bro. You would see why all knees shall bow. It's not about intimidating you with my belief, bro. I'm afraid to do the wrong thing. I don't want to be... It's like, what choice do I really have but to do the moral thing, bro? How could I actually steal from you just because everybody else does? Just because these idiots seem to not care about your divine feminine doesn't mean I don't. Doesn't mean I always want to get with you just because I think you're pretty. Or, like, I could see what they don't see. What if you don't like me? It's up to you anyway. Why would I want to force myself on you? In any way, my beliefs, my body... my food, like, why would I want to force myself on you like that? I'm not a girl. I don't have to do that. You know, girls want you to think about them all the time. They want you to pay attention to them, and you could never you should only pay attention to your girl. That's the thing. But she should only be paying attention to you also. It shouldn't just be a one-way street with that. Like, oh, you could talk to all these dudes. Well, wait, if he was ugly, would you talk to him? Is that actually your friend? Oh, wait, you fuck your friends, so I don't really trust you to be in a relationship with you. Like, yeah, you're a good friend to have because you do friends with benefits, but that's not really giving you any benefit. You just letting them all use it. It's kind of dumb, bro. Kind of stupid. How much propaganda do you think it took for girls to just not even want to be around men. Like, what happened to them where they just go after horrible men? And then what happened to the men that just go after toxic females? Like, I always think about this. Without the fornication, you wouldn't have to go to the abortion clinic. You know, you wouldn't have all this indoctrination. You wouldn't have all these single mothers wanting Big Daddy government to take care of them. Because they think it's easier. And then you wonder who's doing stalker shit to you. It's like, yeah, they're getting... But why would they watch you? I don't know. Fucking pensions, benefits, property. I don't fucking know, bro. Why would they watch you? You don't think they watch you too if you're saying the same type of shit as me? Unless you're like some type of fucking... I don't know what to say. I don't know what to call it. I guess it's a truthaholic. You know? King size wide. So you can make a long ass dude with this. 3 meters, 3-meter rolls. It's expensive, bro. Paid $5 for this and some tips. I got the purple ones to go with the elderberry paper. Because it matches. Does it make me fruity because I want to match? This matches too. It's the same as this, right? Hey guys, I took a shit the other day. Like, yeah, good for you. That's what I always had to say about it. Like, yeah, good for you, bro. I'm happy for you. That you get to do what you want to do. It's your time in this place depends on you being stupid. And I don't want that for myself. I don't want to get trapped in hell. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't want to be trapped in hell with the rest of the fucking assholes that need to always act this way towards you. They always gotta have control. Like, you're telling me what to do, I know. Over and over and over again. That's why I don't like you. You gotta dig your hooks in. You know, I don't want that shit. They don't know this yet? I don't want that shit, bro. I'm sorry I can't afford the things that you want to do. I'm sorry. That's what I say to you. I don't have shit to give you, bro. I don't want shit from you. I don't have much to give you. All I ever had was love. I'm sorry. I thought that was actually good enough back in the day. Nope. It's not good enough for them, bro. No matter what you want to say. No matter what they want to say. They're the ones treating love like it's just a fucking commodity. They don't know where it comes from. They can't even love themselves because they don't know to get God's love. Regardless of the situation. You could be in a bad situation, bro. You still have God's love, right? You still have the spirit of God in you. You don't want to be rocking with fucking Satan now, do you? Or whatever the reason could be. Maybe it's easier for you to lie. Who knows? Maybe for you to get by, you need to fucking lie. How do I know? I never had to have kids where they congregate with all the other kids and all the other fucking brainwashed zombies teaching them the bullshit. It's like, yeah, that's why I don't trust you. That's what I don't trust about it. That's why I never wanted to have kids in this society that tells me how to raise them. Trying to have me turn them into a fucking raisin. Amazing, right? Like, for no real reason other than fuck you. Like, I can't even get my teeth checked, bro. I can't even do none of this. I brushed my teeth all the time. Yeah, I used to eat sugar way more often, but I used to brush my teeth all the time, bro. I still do. It just doesn't help. If I have enamel loss on the front tooth, what is brushing gonna do? I need a dentist. I need replacement surgery. You know, I had this motherfucker cracking up the root canal, temporary root canal, to take a wisdom tooth out.
Like, bro, you're having all this unnecessary surgery because you want to get a grift. You want more money at the end of the tax bracket season. I know. You like to write shit off, and I don't. I don't write it off as just a coincidence. Sorry. I don't say it's just a coincidence. You're gonna turn into a fucking zombie one day, and I'm gonna be prepared for it. I'm not down with that shit. I didn't inject that frequency. I didn't do that shit to myself. I said, thank God I didn't have a family and a job I need to hold on to keep them fed and clothed and housed. You know, having shelter. Something people don't want to admit is a necessity, I guess. They're always stuck on the food and water. I know, because you need that more immediately. You could survive in the wild a little bit. That's why people built huts and shacks in the first place. So they could get away from the elements and dry off. Dipshit. Alright? It's not really my fault if you don't like this. Like, go to the rap page. Go listen to that shit. I used to say that all the time. Go talk shit on my finished product. Bring it traffic. I'll be looking for my chapstick. There's a Ford Maverick. You know, that's what I would always say. Make fun of me for it, bro. That I'm rapping the way I want to rap. I don't give a fuck what you say. I guess not for you. This is therapy is what I would say. It's better than going to see a shrink. Talking to myself on a beat. Like, oh yeah. Instead of paying for somebody to listen. Like, that's even crazier that you think that's good. All she's gonna do is give me prescriptions. Like, she don't give a fuck what I'm bitching about. She ain't trying to listen. She ain't trying to give me good vibrations. They're not trying to give me ammunition to box with Satan while I'm here, because it's demonic occupation, bro. They want you to not see it clearly. They want you to be on some bullshit. They want you to pay attention to them doing it the right way. Look how good I do it. I'm like, good. Didn't you need my help? So now you don't need my help no more, right? So bye. I don't need you to be around me like that, because especially if it's feeling like it's not good for either one of us. It's not just about me. I'm not a selfish person. Look how good I could do it. Like, bro, I'm doing it the way I like to do it, though. It doesn't. If it works, it's not damaging anything. It's not harming anybody. So leave me the fuck alone. If it's bothering you, like, oh, it's the way you do that bothers me. So don't pay attention to it. I'm not doing anything to destroy anything you like, or get in your way, or call you names, talk shit to you. Like, bro, Satan is a hater. That's not me. I'm not a hater, bro. You wanna go be a hater? They got a lot of that down the block. They got a lot of that up the street also, and across the way. I don't need haterade in my coffee all day. I don't really need that. No matter who could be blamed. What am I supposed to blame them forever for being a merchant of sin? Or are you going to keep taking part in the sinning? Like, who am I supposed to blame? Oh, the TV screen told me it's okay. Okay, so go blame the TV. I don't watch it. I don't trust that. I'd rather go to the market myself instead of having somebody bring it to me. I know if you need it, because you don't have time, or energy, or strength, or whatever it could be. Like, that's the end times, though, bro. Like, it's gonna come back to that. And then there's a necessity to swing the other way. Pause. You know, the pendulum swinging. They just love to overcorrect. Shit that's not broken. They start fixing things that aren't broken. That's where the problem lies. They start encroaching on the boundaries, you know? Well, put it on these guys from back in the 40s. Same difference. Okay, you want your country to be that way. Why do you want to come to Poland and do it? Why do you need to go into Italy? Because Italy agrees with you? Like, come on, bro. What about all the other surrounding vehicles? It's like an engine. You think the people that had the capabilities to make these well-oiled machines back in the day would understand that. Like, oh yeah, you're letting it get too out of control. The shit is getting to this person's head. All the power they got for some reason. Like, I would never want all that, bro. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Like, I don't want your kinghood. I don't want that shit. Don't follow me is what I say. I'm going the wrong way. Jesus wants me to go this way. I don't even like it. That's how you could tell I'm not doing it for some type of clout or money or excitement or whatever it could be, bro. It's like, good. Bye. You don't have to like me. No matter how much you love me, you don't have to like me, bro. If I'm doing the right thing for you, you just don't like my approach. But look at all the good things that happen. And you act like I'm doing something bad. Look at all the bad things that happened to me from just worrying. It's like, oh, I'm holding off on all the things I was getting good at by sitting there worrying about something that is none of my business, really. That's why I sit there saying it to myself, like, no contact. It's not a punishment. It's like, it's actually probably a benefit for me if I have no contact with certain people. Doesn't matter what they're giving me, what they're doing for me. Why would you want to have no contact with a girl that wants to suck your dick? It's because I think that's sodomy, bro. A little bit. Tiny bit. But she wants to give you her vagina, too. Yeah, but she's not really trying to come through in the way that I need her to. So why would I want to use her for her body? Just because my lustful nature could kick in as a human. Feel bad for that shit. If it happens to me, why would I, like, if somebody telling me no, why would I keep going? Basically. What it boils down to. Consent. You know, you got this humiliation ritual society. You want me to just be okay with it? Gee, I wonder why they don't want sobriety, bro. Because to me, this is not sobriety right now. I have nicotine and caffeine. It's not sobriety. It's not, and it's not a food addiction either. It's caffeine and nicotine. The vehicle is the coffee for the caffeine, and the vehicle for the nicotine is the tobacco, right? The vehicle for the tobacco is the rolling paper, right? The method in which I'm using to get the vehicle moving is my fingers, right? And my tongue. That's like taking shit for granted. There's people born without shit, and like they don't need that because they're not doing it. What I'm using that for is like I'm taking for granted my breathing just by smoking. You know, I feel bad for it. That's why I fast from it. I try my best to. I don't wake up wanting to choke from cigarettes. Unless I'm around some stress. It's just adding more stress onto me also. It's not curing it. They want me on this opposite wavelength. They know every time they talk to me, I'll be up at night. They've been knowing it the whole time they know me. That's why it's hard for me not to go, like, blow me, bro. Like, I have to be mean to you for some reason. And you just like it anyway. It's like, what the fuck, dude? You don't see that this is painting? You know, it's like, it's an agonizing picture you're painting. This is a pain for me. Painful for me to tell you no. Like, you expect me to always be there for you, waiting for you, holding the door. And you don't even care how I feel. You tell me you do, but you act like you don't. I can relate it to so many different people, bro. It's not just about one person. Like, yeah, I tell you not to get the dog and you get it anyway, and now it's a fucking chore. Like, what a waste of money, bro. Cry some more about bread getting spent, you know? Why you live like a fucking king to these peasants. Like, they're all here to serve you, right? You could talk to them whatever way you want because you spend the money. Or you sign in their paychecks, or whatever it could be. Like, what the fuck is this about? Oh yeah, you see how they energy swap? It's not good to do with anybody, especially if they're trying to take something from you because they don't have it for themselves. Integrity. Oh, they try to place their jealousy with your integrity, and then you're the one feeling jealous all of a sudden, while they could be standing on your truth. Because that's what they believe in, your truth, my truth. They don't have the truth. You know, that's why I say go to Christ. That's the vehicle for the truth. Jesus. It's in the book for you to read as well. Like, it's not all about me, kid. I don't make that shit about me. I don't want donations. I don't got my hat out talking about watch out for Satan, expecting people to throw money at me. I actually expect them to throw fucking rocks at me like they always have. And they ain't throwing hugs at me. There's no camera in the clouds coming out of the sky with trumpets for me to have rewards and riches in my pocket for helping the lady pump the gas when she's handicapped. I'm assuming she don't really need my fucking help, and she could tell that I just wanted to help. Because sometimes helping makes me feel better about myself. You understand? To be of service to others. Not just thinking solely about myself. But I have to be a little bit selfish to have health. You know, a little bit of money to spend on myself. They'll make you feel bad for spending money on yourself. When I'm saying go waste it, I don't give a fuck what you spend your money on. Stop telling me what to do. I'm not telling you what to do. I think makeup is satanic, but there you go, wasting all your fucking money on it. You'll waste your freedom on that. You'll steal that shit when they're testing it on animals anyway. You got me trying to have a heart, looking for shit that's not tested on animals, down to the conditioner and the soap. And then what? Oh, well, you having regular Dunkin' Donuts coffee. Oh, watch out, you had a Popeye's chicken breast. Oh my God. You're such an abuser. Like, yeah, but look at all the other products I contribute to, bro. Local raw milk. I don't have this shit getting shipped from wherever the fuck they get it from, abusing these cows all day. Oh, wow, I got a can of Spam in the cabinet. It must mean I'm addicted to eating pork. It's fucking silly, bro, the way people think. Think you hate a whole group of people just because you don't agree with their government. Well, you know what I mean? I must hate Americans because I don't agree with what the government does and whatever the fuck stand you want to call. Maybe you should sing an Eminem song to them because he sampled it from Dido anyway. And the skies are gray. Because I used to have the picture on the wall too in my mind. Like, oh yeah, but that's a false representation of what it was, you know? That's when oxytocin was running through my veins, and I was like, wow, I'm so in love. Like, I'm not going to get stuck on some bullshit when it was only taken serious from me. You don't have things to say about what I'm saying. They never have a response, really. And I'm not demanding it right now. Come on, answer the questions. I'm not that type of person, bro. I might just ask it again the next day, a week later. 10 years later, I might just say, why should I trust you? Like, oh yeah, I've been waiting, kind of. A little bit impatient, but you know, if something else would have came my way, maybe I would have taken it. If I knew you were trying to play around with Satan. Like, look what you've been doing. You're trying to tell me what to eat. I don't tell you what to eat, now do I? You feel badly about it. Just like I'm the same way. Except I know it's more about calories for me. Oh yeah, I'm not saying Popeyes is healthy. I'm saying it doesn't matter if I want to get skinnier, what I'm eating. It doesn't matter if it's chemical concoctions or all natural. It's all about calories getting burnt. Excuse me. I'm saying same thing with cigarettes. If I don't want to have that fucking cough, I should stop smoking a cigarette, right? Stop vaping. I guess I'm blaming other people for my whole life. All the mistakes I ever made is somebody else's fault, right? Let me blame the devil some more instead of myself. Because God gave me authority over it. Like, you know, why would I sit there blaming the devil for anything? I've been having this philosophy for a long time. I even spit it in reverse to the devils, right? I was like, T-ud edem levideth. That shit is foolish. They should get schooled with. Unusual, but you find out why I had to do it, right? The devil made me do it. That shit is foolish, right? That shit is foolish, bro. The devil made me do it. Like, yeah, okay. You under the pharmakia spell? I could forgive you. Like, you feel bad about it? I had plenty of things like that too. It's if you keep going to do it is when I start to have questions in my mind. Like, oh yeah, you're so loyal, boo. Let me tell all these dudes I love them, and expect the one I'm telling I love. I want to spend the rest of my life with to trust me. Act like it's all, oh, it's all good. He's strong. Yeah, but I'm not. You know what my weakness is, and you keep going for that spot. Infecting it with, like, you keep pouring salt on it and shit. It's like, why would you keep doing that to me and then tell yourself that you love me? And then disregard what I'm saying. That doesn't feel like love. That's not love, bro. That's Darvo. That's like very fucking abusive. Accusing me of the shit you're doing. And I can't even talk to anybody else. Not even, forget about for a relationship. That shit makes me not want relationships. Leaves a sour taste in my mouth. Worse than milk getting old. It's like, ugh. Why would I want to have a fucking headache? You're accusing me of cheating, but you're acting like a fucking headache to me. Why would I want to have two headaches? Why would I want to have two headaches? Two migraines from the same type of fucking pain. One's in my heart and one's in my balls, getting me twisted. Like, get out of here. I wouldn't do that to myself. Forget about what I do to other people or anybody else. I wouldn't do that to myself. That would be sending myself to hell, in my opinion. But I don't know much. I know to trust God before I trust people. I know to trust God before I trust myself, too. I try to ask God what's the right thing. Like, I search for the heaven inside of myself with the answer attached, because there's logic and reason based on a feeling I get. Like, what is the right thing to do? Not trying to lead them astray and lead them on. I'm like, how do I get them closer to you? If I know that's the only real health that you could have. It doesn't matter how many push-ups you could do. It doesn't matter how much dietary restrictions you put on yourself. If God wants to kill you, he's going to kill you, bro. You could be bodybuilder with the best cardio and get into a fucking accident, and then you're not healthy no more. Now are you? Right? You're not healthy if you get into a car accident and get paralyzed, right? God forbid. It's not like I want this type of shit to happen in the world, but it happens. Everybody thinks it can't happen to you. Until one of your friends dies from a drug. Whether it's an overdose or the first time they ever did it. Hot shot, right? Somebody basically murdered them, if that's what they did. If that's what happened, they got murdered, basically. Why shouldn't the government hold these people accountable for selling drugs? But the thing is, they're hypocrites because they're in bed with all these other people that are selling you drugs that are doing you bad harm, damage to your body, side effects in your brain. Shock treatment therapy forever. Even if you don't need that shit. Like, bro, I don't need you to shock me. I'm not a fucking dog crossing your boundary. I don't need you to shock me at the outlet. That's just static electricity. So then why is it when I feel something like that, it's like, well, I feel badly enough. Isn't that a punishment in and of itself? If you feel badly for something and then you change the behavior, you don't treat other people that way. When you saw that it hurt somebody. Because that's what I would always pray for. I hope they don't treat other people the way I felt. It's not about gonna get you, all gonna get you. It's like you keep doing the same shit, but you expect me to cry for you when it happens to you, even though you did that to me. Like, look at you crying to me about it, even though you did that to me. But I'm not allowed to cry to anybody else about it. God forbid another girl likes me and wouldn't even cheat on me. Would never even think about it, because I'm actually loyal to her. She would end all these interactions with dudes that she would know is a threat to the relationship that she wants. If you love somebody, you don't want to threaten that, now do you? Shouldn't have to get all angry and upset about it. Looking through phones, it shouldn't have to be like that. Like, this is my friend, and you acting, you know what I mean? You're accusing me of what you're guilty of when you do that type of shit to me. And then I'm sitting there feeling badly about what? Why should I apologize for something you're doing? And then you act like I'm trying to make you feel bad. Like, no, that's what you're doing to me. You're guilt tripping me into even talking to you because I want no contact. And if I say, yeah, if you want contact with me, just don't fucking ghost me because it's rude. It's unnecessary. It's uncalled for. Like, why the fuck do you do that to me? Because you found some other dude to play around with? Good, go give him head. Don't kiss me. Don't even kiss me on the cheek. Give me daps, bro. We're just friends, right? Just give me a hug or some shit. You want to go do that? It's like nasty. Why would you want me as your boyfriend if you want to go sucking everybody else's dick? It's like, ugh. I wouldn't want you doing that to another dude. Let's say you're doing that to me. I wouldn't want to do that to somebody that says they love you and they sleep next to you at night. It wouldn't make me feel right to go sleeping with you and then you're going home to some dude who doesn't even know about it. Like, that would make me feel horrible about myself. That's cheating, even if I'm single. You understand? What if she's married or she has a boyfriend? That's cheat. I'm still cheating, right? It's still immoral. That's why if you got lustful eye, you already committed adultery in your heart. That could be somebody's mom or wife, bro. Just because they're dressed provocatively don't mean you got to pay them that attention, even if they're seeking that type of attention, right? But what, are you jealous if these other girls will monetize their value? How do you know God's not going to speak through them one day to get all these fucking simps that stray away from the Lord to go with Christ? Like, bro, they're not listening to me. They're corrupted by lust. They want the girl, the fantasy. Like, oh yeah, I know how that feels too. I used to put women on a pedestal all day. And then they say I hate women because I tell them the truth. I give them information about whatever the fuck it could be, from abortions to John Wilkes Booth and all the connections with Lee Harvey Oswald and Kennedy and Lincoln. Like, both, like, you know, it's like fucking funny to me how you just believe whatever the reality throws at you. And then you go doing what you want anyway, with your finger pointed in every direction except for the mirror. When I don't do that. I had nobody else, you know? I had to sit there content with myself, having somewhat of an imagination, because I didn't have all the things that you think I had. All the things that you had, I didn't have. I was lucky. I didn't have a TV in my room until after I was 12, and it wasn't even cable. I'm glad I had a video game console. And it's not like you could team up and go online and hit all your friends up. Like, bro, you trying to play? Like, nah, you had to actually go walk down the street and play the multiplayer on the same console. Stop screening, right? You looking at my screen, bro. Now you going on a stream and they snipe you anyway. It's like you giving them permission to screen. Like, for what? You know, I mean, I get it. It's a culture. Like, I get it. I'm not a vulture. I don't think that's what I'm doing, but people were telling me to go down that direction before it took steam. You know, before it was popular for everybody to just stream like that. That's why you see me doing live streams for a long time, bro. I'd be doing free flow consciousness, even if it's just recording. It's not live feed. I'd be doing free flow consciousness for a long time. Shit that's rehearsed is a good rhyme, right? Like when I'm sitting there in the car, when I was sitting there in the car, basically saying goodbye to wherever I are, because I killed myself a long time ago. I just woke up from it. I used to hate this place a lot, bro. The way it's run is horrible to me. Doesn't make any fucking sense. You think I'm just worried about stalkerazzi? Like, hell no. They could go suck my dick and watch me for free. They could go tell me how big it is or how small it is. I don't give a fuck what they think. It's not like I'm out here trying to lure kids, bro. Like these fucking weirdos. I'd rather be on your team. It's not my fault if... Yo, listen, it's not my fault if the shorties want to go drink. Because I was 16 once, too. It's not their fault that I had friends old enough to buy me a brew. I didn't have that issue, really, when I was 18 to 22. Oh, yeah, you want a beer? Here you go. It's not my fault if she starts sending me titty pictures. If I'm believing some false pretense. What if I get mad at her when I figure out she's lying? You ever stop to think about that? Like, yo, you're gonna get me into fucking trouble. That's why I'd rather be just friends with... Even just being friends with those people is too much, right? Because if I'm 16 years old hanging out with... Let me see. When I was 16, I was hanging out with people... Definitely too old for me. Doesn't matter if it's sexual or not. Like, you smoking pot and drinking beers with them. Sniffing rush. Right? Doing drugs. It's a spot to chill. Because there's different rules when you're an older man. Even no matter where you're living. You don't get to talk to me like I'm a little kid. Right? That's why somebody around that age bracket would think. Like, they think you're chilling. I thought I was chilling. You know what I mean? You don't realize you're different from them. But the thing is, They hesitant. They didn't want me around them at first. It's just because I'm friends with somebody a little bit older than me. And then they say it's their acquaintance, you know? And then their acquaintances are even older than them. You see how, you know what I'm saying? You could go down that way. It's not good. Ain't nobody looking out for me. That's why I say that shit a lot. You weren't looking out for me. All of a sudden you worried? Get the fuck out of here, dude. You ain't looking out for me, really. You don't give a shit if I fall down the tubes. You might as well just go let me. Might as well let me go is what I say to a lot of people. Like, there's no way I could even survive in this place. It's too expensive. Supposed to do what? So you want me to track and trace to survive? Track or be tracked? Eat or be eaten? Like, I'm good, bro. Could take a bite out of me. I have sympathy for them. They must be gluttons, you know? They must need this world so badly. They want to keep going in it so much because they're so afraid to get judged. They might get trapped in an alternate reality until the last days come. You know, the final judgment. It doesn't matter, bro. All that. I always thought, like, what's the difference of if I'm in a shallow grave or in a graveyard with a headstone? All these people act like they care so much. And I'm like, yeah, thank you. I don't get that. I'll never have that. Somebody looking after a grave. Like, they're not even here, bro. You're making me wish I was there with them. Because, like, the people, they care more about angels. And you calling them angels in your life, right? I have those too. Because they were looking out for me. That was my angel while he was alive. Not because they died. You know what I'm saying? I would hit him up on FaceTime all the time. I felt bad to not go to the wake. It's like 2 hours away. Somebody telling me not to come. What am I supposed to do? Crash a funeral? Know what I'm saying? That's not something I want to do. I was thinking crazy thoughts. Like, what if they're blaming me? Because every time I come through, they act differently, maybe. Because I could say no to drugs. I could do a little bit and then say no. It doesn't call out to my soul like that, you know? I have other things that are hard for me to say no. Oh yeah, it's the ceiling appreciation stream, so you know I'm not antagonizing, doing anything for a reaction. It's like, stay away from me, bro. You starting these problems, you want to act like I'm all fucking angry. You get my Facebook posts flagged. Like, bro, they're gonna start they track and trace everything. Can't you see I've been saying that for a long time? Like, if I was doing something wrong, they would have gotten me already. I'm not committing any crimes. I'm not doing atrocities. I'm not going out of my way to get in your way. Like, let me work. Let me do something where it's enough where I could get away from this. Oh yeah, that's right. They don't want you to have kids. Because people like me would be their favorite. Because I would let them make their mistakes and not judge them. And I'd say, that's the wrong way to go, son. That's not what you should do, daughter. Yeah, I'm not going to force you. You're going to do what you want to do regardless, right? I just got to have the responsibility to have accountability if my kids do some horrific shit. Like, bro, if you're teaching them to be a bully, if you're a bully, then you're teaching them to be a bully, right? Maybe they don't fully grasp what I'm trying to say. Because I'm not being a bully on anybody. I was like, oh, you use God against me all day. But then when I say something to you about it, like, this is what I'm trying to help somebody. You know, they're going through it. If it comes out that they didn't really need my help to begin with, that's on them. It's not on you. You shouldn't be swapping energy with these people in the first place, right? That's what God is trying to tell me. To close that off. Like, yeah, there's blockages because I need to be cut off from you. You suck too much of my energy up and you don't replenish it. Nor do I want you to, because I don't want to swap energy with you. I don't want your energy on me. If I don't like the way I feel from being around that, you know? Worrying about it so much. Like, it's easier for me to be just friends with you. Because I know how you act. I know what you do. I don't need to keep paying attention to you. I trust them more than you. Because I know what to expect. It's like, oh yeah, I trust myself more than you. You act like you can't trust me, but I trust myself more than I trust you. So what you trying to do? Trying to steal some shit from me? Like what's good? I don't have anything to give you. Like what are you gonna take from me, bro? My life? You gonna take my sneakers? Can't take Christ away from me. Can't take me away from Christ. Oh, they try, bro. They are devils in disguise. They come as the angel of light. They try to take you away from Christ. Yes, they do.